Happy Sunday, everybody. How you doing? How's everybody doing? Hey, Mr. BS. Hey, Burner Girl. Who else is in here? I looked away for a second. That's it. Oh, hey, TLC in the garden. How you doing, sis? Happy Sunday, everybody. Let me share my live stream out just in case YouTube is on a petty ish and not sending my stream out to the peoples. Share. This is what you have to do because they don't be doing right. Excuse me. How's everybody doing? How was y'all week? Uh-oh. It's over here acting up. Y'all, for like the last maybe hour, my internet has been acting funny. I don't know if it's because my daughter was working on some changes between her internet and this internet, and I don't know if they messing with something. But even my TV buffered a couple times, and I'm like, what? My TV don't be buffering. What was happening? Hey, that's my art. Happy Sunday. So, how was y'all week? Hey, Sunshine. Happy Sunday. How was y'all week? I ain't seen y'all since last Friday when I was on here cutting up with TT and Liddy B, drinking wine that was, from, in my opinion, disgusting. Hey, Soul Diva, how you doing, sis? Happy Sunday. Man, listen. It ain't. See, let me show you. You don't even know what code is, sis. Because you way of California to Georgia. You don't know real code. I need you to come move down here with me in Ohio. And then we could talk about code. This is my current temp. But I want y'all to focus in on what it say the feels like is. If it will focus. I can't even tell if it's really focusing. But the feel like is -5. It is only 5:30, 5:40 basically, 9 degrees. Last night it got down to 2 degrees with like a -17 or something. I think it was like -12 or something when I got up this morning. Stop playing with me, Mother Nature. Okay, I digress. That's what real cold feel like. My greenhouse is out there on the struggle bus. Let me show you what that's doing. Because I've been checking it like I've been on my greenhouse. I've been checking it like probably every hour. And it dropped down to 35. That's what it is right now. It's loading to see what it is, if it's changed. It ain't cycling it through. But 35.9 was the last temp. There's a heater that, guys, there's an actual heater on in the greenhouse. And it ain't fighting this negative temp. That's the best it can do. I don't want nobody who ain't on this side of the earth talking about cold. You used to live in Naptown? Child, now that's cold. Okay, look, them no people who could shut me up. Ooh, because it's cold, cold there. I think we warm. I think I'm warmer than them, and I'll still be complaining. You warmer than me? Feels like a three. We post our low for tonight is 1 degree. It's wow. And then I think by Wednesday or Thursday, it's supposed to be in like the upper 40s or lower 50s. I said, y'all play. Y'all gonna stop playing with me. This has been my weekend, y'all. So how's my weekend been? Cold. Cold. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Low of 2 last night, low of 1 tonight. That means the feels like it's gonna be double digits negative. Mm-hmm. That's what it's been like. That's not bad. Mr. BS, don't come for me over there in the heat. Don't do it. Hey Tasharia, how you doing, sis? Happy Sunday. Listen, you came in on my rant about this cold weather. Hey Tia, how you doing? Happy Sunday. It's cold. Whew. Tia, child. 22. It's very windy here. That's why we negative. Listen, and it snowed. There's about, they said we was gonna get up to 5. I would say it's probably about 5 inches out there. Cause I went out there this morning, probably about 9 o'clock or so, to brush the snow off the top of the greenhouse because it was snow up there. And the sun was out today. So I wanted the sun to shine through and heat the greenhouse up. It got it up into the 50s. And then the sun went down and also it's 35 degrees in there. But I was only out there, I'm gonna say 5 minutes or so. My hand was completely frozen. Like, you know how you feel that onset of frostbite if you live in a cold state. I was like, dang, I wasn't even out there long. It didn't take no time. 80 degrees. I'm coming to fight you, Mr. BS. That's what I'm doing. Coming to fight you and your 80 degrees. Cause what? Hey, Shawnette, how you doing, sis? Happy, your pipe froze? What state are you in? What? Just the state. I don't need, don't we put your business out there with the city. Just tell us the state you in. Girl, they said we are under advisory of that tonight. So I'll leave them dripping to make sure I don't have that problem. I haven't had that problem at all in all the years I've been in this house. But you notice that when you say you ain't had it, then it happens. Because I had a house, 2 houses back, my rental, the one time I rented a house. Well, anyway, it was my first house outside of living in a townhouse, and the pipes did freeze in that house. The actual, no, it wasn't even a pipe. The water heater, I mean, not the water heater, the meter froze. The meter on the outside of the house. So they had to come and thaw it out somehow. I remember that. And that was so long ago because my oldest is 29 and she might have been, I know when we moved in that house, she was 3. So somewhere between 3 and 6 because we moved out of that house when she was about 6. I'm over all the snow, that part. But it get cleared up so quickly. Like it's getting warm for the rest of the week, so it'll be melted by the end of the week. It's just ridiculous. It's like, why? Hey, Christopher, how you doing? Happy Sunday. Y'all, this cold though. Hey, Tamiko, how you doing? Happy Sunday. So yeah, I'm just trying to stay warm around these parts. And I would tell you, I am one of those people who typically is just always feels cold. So yeah, it ain't working out that well for me. It is not, but I made me some soup today. I found this recipe that I ended up trying for a Cajun potato soup. So it's potatoes and the andouille sausage. And I added some collards into the soup because everything out there is frozen. So I couldn't harvest kale to put in there, which is what I would have probably done. But collards, kales, who cares? I threw some collards in there. It was good though. It warmed me up. That's for sure. Hey Bougie, how you doing, sis? Happy Sunday. Uh-oh, y'all. Over here pushing on the wrong thing. Trying to go back on the chat, make sure I didn't miss anybody. Oh, 75 to 35. Now that would have made me want to fight somebody, Christopher. Because what? Hey, TT, happy Sunday. Listen, that would have made me want to fight somebody. It's probably colder for TT. Because when we was visiting her, child, Indiana be a little bit colder than me. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh, you forgot to leave the water running. Did you say what state you were in? Did I miss that? Let me go back up some more. Because that's why you over there with T. Yeah, y'all a little bit colder than me. Yep. Indiana, a little bit colder than me. Illinois, a lot bit colder than me. Illinois be on some craziness. So yeah, sis. I'm sorry. I am sorry. Because I know what you're dealing with. We in the same playground. I'm gonna go sit on the porch and eat ice cream. I'm about to come fight you. They choose violence over here. The men in my chat, they typically choose violence. They don't want me to be nice and sweet and kind. They want the violent side of me. Hey, Miss J.K. Gardner, is 18 there? And BMO, You near Burner Girl. She said it's 22 where she's at. For the garage, you got plants in there? Concerned about my, oh yeah, aquaponics plants. Yes, honey. Yes. Let me catch up, y'all. I went back to look at something and then I'm seeing comments that I missed. Oh, you made turkey soup? Listen, this time of year, soups, chilies, yeah, sign me up. Hey, Unique, how you doing? Happy Sunday. Yes, 9 degrees. Me too, T. But it's feels like, what did I say, y'all? What did it say? -2, -3? Somewhere in that ballpark. And tonight's low is 1 degree for me, y'all. Which means that mine feels like it's gonna be in the double digits. Yeah. Somebody send me a blanket. I don't know how you are colder than me. Usually, that's true. You are usually colder because y'all by the water, but it is somehow it has made its way to be colder here, and I do not appreciate. You could take it back, TLC. I don't want it. Hey, Mike, how you doing? Happy Sunday. I ain't even gonna ask about the weather there because I already know. No, Mama Shirley. Hey, Mama Shirley. I am not. I am cold. Y'all pull up on me and keep me warm. Everybody come to my house. The more people that hear, that's body heat. I'm cold. I'm not cold like where I'm feeling a breeze cold. You know how you feel like you're cold in your bones, so your body just feels cold. I promise y'all, before this live, I was wrapped up in a blanket. In a comforter, not a blanket. I ain't even gonna lie. In my thick comforter. Definitely was. Because what? I don't like it. It's 20 degrees in Tennessee. Feels like 9. Listen. Hey, Teresa. How you doing? Happy Sunday. Cooking and listening. I appreciate you, sis. Yes, y'all smash that like button. Y'all heard her. Yes. Feels like -5. Y'all come on and good. Had a good weekend. Listen, barely, because it snowed on us on our way out. So barely. Hey, Nikki. Happy Sunday, sis. How you doing? Listen. We had our first negative feels temps overnight. Listen, Unique. Child, it's just disrespectful. I think I posted on Instagram this morning a screenshot from the weather app, and I captioned it, hey, winter, or good morning, winter. Who pissed you or who made you mad? Something like that. Because what? I'm sorry for whoever did that to you. But I need you to just go back to just cool. Like, you in shorts and 35? No, sir. No, sir. See, that's Texas activity. Because what? No, absolutely not. Current 20 in Maryland. You near Burner Girl too. Mm-hmm. And with the say that, Nikki, the disrespectful wind making it 2 degrees. That part. Cause what? Ugh. Mm-mm. Y'all, Tia been over there baking fresh bread. I didn't tell y'all though. I'm just saying. She said she got things to do. She going in the bushes. I'm just saying. Somebody might have noticed that she was making homemade bread because, she over there being Betty Crocker and everything. I could have used some of that bread with my soup. It's chilly down here, but then I checked Chicago. Man, listen, just said nothing. Sit down and hush, sunshine. Sit down and hush. We don't want to hear nothing. Nothing from none of y'all in these warmer climates. Arizona, California, Texas. Even though y'all chilly, I'll take y'all temp right now. I don't want to hear nothing. South, hush. Y'all in the South, Soul Diva, what's the temp there? Y'all in the South, tell me what the temp is. Or hush. Hey, Precious, how you doing, sis? Happy Sunday. Because what? Mm-mm. Hey, Angela, how you doing? Happy Sunday. So are y'all staying warm? Because a lot of us are in cooler states that get that true winter. Like some states don't really know what winter feel like unless they visited or came from states where they have it for real. And it depends. Like here lately, we ain't caught a break. Sometimes we get like a year or so that it don't get that cold. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I don't know who did it, but I need y'all to go apologize to winter. Sincerely apologize. Don't go over there with that fake stuff. Sincerely apologize because it's, you making the rest of us suffer. I'm just saying. I thought I lived in a cell, but late fall has determined that's a lie. Facts. Facts. I want to know. I was about to just say that. Let me see what Precious said because I was like, I want to know what it is there because where she is, she actually gets a little winter. It gets a little cold where Precious at. That part is it's going to be a little, yep, 70s, lower 80s. We need to be cold and have some rain. Well, we don't have that problem here. We definitely getting the cold. I don't want cold rain though. Mm-mm. But we might get that too. We have had rain, quite a bit of that, and we've had the snow. So here you are. It just literally snowed yesterday. Mm-hmm. Yep, snowed all day. The temps drop into the 30 for the next couple of nights. I believe what I said was to sit down and hush, sunshine. I'm pretty sure I recall saying that. Sit down and hush. Because my night temps are put a negative in front of that 30. Now to go and sit down somewhere, hush. Because what? 30 degrees. My plants can survive that in the greenhouse. Hey, Tech Money, what's up? Happy Sunday. I feel like my furnace is on. Oh no! When I tell you, I would be in a hotel. I promise you. There's two things I promise you I will not be, and that is cold or hot. If I don't have heat going in the winter or air going in the summer, catch me somewhere else because I cannot. more so in the summer. I can figure out, it depends on how cold it is outside, but I can make it work in the winter. But in the summer, hot Gina is not friendly. Mm-mm. No, she's not very nice. I am an irritable hot person. And I'm not even, and I couldn't imagine going through the change. Has not been my testimony. Please, Lord, you could skip me. But I couldn't imagine, because I don't even like being hot because of the weather. To be hot and not be able to stop it because my body's doing it. Oh, I'm ready to fight everybody. Mm-mm. That part. Mike, come get your cold. Like, stop playing with us. Come get your cold. What's up, fam? Happy Sunday. What up, TK? How you doing, sis? Happy Sunday. Take donations for that part, but kerosene bags, fam. Bags. Cause what? Hey J3, happy Sunday. I cannot. You call me what you want to call me, but what you're not gonna call me is cold or hot. That is not what you're gonna call me, because I cannot. I'm telling you, that comes, look, as a contract with me. Anybody dealing with me, you better be ready to pay them bills, because we not cutting nothing to know. We not cutting back on things so you could cut back on, get a second job. You're gonna pay that utility, because we're gonna have some heat and some air, because that's about to happen. Mm-mm. And the bushes on my cell. Get off the phone. I'm live. Tell whoever it is I'm live. Say it just like that. Gina versus Gina is live. And then hang up. That's what you do. On the phone. How dare you? Got like 5 mosquito bites. No. No. See, that's why I don't like the South. I'm going to complain all day about the Midwest. Don't get me wrong. But the thing I do like about the fact that we get winter is that our bugs ain't like y'all. So I deal with it. That I will do. Hey Nay, how you doing? Happy Sunday. Your internet is so bad. Ain't nobody. Oh, really? You know what? Were you here when I mentioned about my internet acting up? I ain't even noticing it though. I'm sorry. So can y'all hear me pretty good? Let me know. Because it could be one of those things where it's not really my internet, it's the stupid StreamYard, and then I have to go out and come back in. So let me know if it's really, really messing up, because I'm not seeing anything on my side. Hey, Sassy, how you doing, sis? Happy Sunday. Thank you, fam. Let's see what smart thing he said, though, because he can't never. Oh, look at you growing up. No sarcastic comment. No, I appreciate you. Happy Sunday. Look at how God's working on you. Hey Patricia, how you doing? Happy Sunday. 40 feels like 35 here in Texas. Y'all living the life. It was very windy. It's been windy here too. I hope the blackout doesn't happen I know that's right. I know that's right, but be ready if it do. Try to be as ready as you can. Somebody warm up Gina. Please and thank you, Nikki. I appreciate you, sis. Please and thank you. Listen, if my family know, like I will pull up on the family, I will be on the phone like, hey, if we had a power outage, is your power on? I'm on my way. Because what? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Mm-mm. So, Diva, I asked you something. You probably responded, and I don't remember. I mean, I didn't see it unless I'm just that behind. That's possible too. Don't judge me. I don't know why y'all do this every week. All this judgment. Just stop. uh, I don't need no heat because menopause. See, I don't have that. I don't have it. I don't even think I want to trade the two. That ain't. I don't feel like that's my. I don't think that's in the cards for me. Actually, I just pray it's not. That part, sunshine, Texas summer will make you think you're going through the change. Facts. Mm-mm. Don't share with us, Mike. We ain't asked for nothing from over there. Nothing. So come on back and get it. You will know if a hot flash hit you. I'm sure I would. I ain't dealt with it though. I figured I would. That ain't been my testimony. Not the way I be curled up under the blankets. Mm-mm. No, ma'am. And I just don't want it to be in the cards for me. I tried to cover my veggies outside. No way, no. If it dies, it dies facts. That win is disrespectful. They'll be okay. Because it's probably just passing through a couple of days of coldness for you. Y'all probably be fine. Like even with my greenhouse dropping down like it is, I'm not like extremely worried. I have 2 days of these very low temps. I got to figure something out though, because this is not our winter. Our true winter here in the Midwest is going to be maybe some in January, all of February. March, you might as well miss me. Like, why are we still experiencing winter in March? But we are. I don't feel like we are really out of the woods of that cold until after March. We gonna still get some cold, but not like this kind of cold. But I have been snowed in for my birthday before, and my birthday is in March, in the beginning of March at that. And I mean, when I say snowed in, I'm talking about feet of snow. I wish I had pictures and stuff from back then when that happened. I know the year though, it was 2008. And that's how traumatizing it was for me. Because I still remember the year. It was 2008, and I was snowed into my house, had to dig out of the dang on house. Minus 14 last night. Yes. We were with you then, Mike. We about in that same ballpark. The feels like was about, I think last night it was like negative 17. So yeah. -5. Teresa. Woo. I'm telling you. I cannot. Oh no, you said 5x5. 5x5 what? What are we talking about? Oh, you talking about you can hear me. Fine. Got you. Listen. Y'all, I done forgot I asked. I done forgot. Okay, thank you, Precious. She said it looks fine to her. Thank you, everybody. Hey, Chaz, how you doing? Happy Sunday, y'all. Have y'all been following Chaz over there cutting up, making her family eat the hot peppers? Have y'all seen that? That's all I got for y'all. Go look. Go look. She ain't ate a pepper the first. Torturing her family. Go look. I was like, it's always funny to me, the ones who don't want to give up, knowing they should tap out. I can only wonder what their insides felt like. It was skipping at first. Okay. It's cold out here in Cali. Here we go. How cold is cold, Sassy? You Cali folks, I had to check because I know some of y'all get some cold, but what's cold? Because if y'all say 40 or 50 degrees, I'm fighting all of y'all. That's all I got. Because what? It is, Tia. She said, I know you're talking to Mike, but she said the weather all over is weird. It is. Hey, G Mama, how you doing? Happy Sunday. Y'all, I'm telling you, this cold just is not my friend. I'm not about this life, but I've lived here all my life. All my life. So yeah. I'm just trying to catch up, y'all, making sure I ain't missing nobody and I haven't missed anybody saying anything. And I think I haven't. And it looks like I'm catching up, which always means that I'm probably not catching up. They're trying to be prepared. Facts. Same. But I'm not prepared for a blackout. So I'm with you, Patricia. Listen, but I'm trying, but I'm not ready for a blackout. I will be in my car going somewhere else. Hey, Sylvia, how you doing? Happy Sunday. Yeah, I will be packing up and going somewhere where it's not black. What up, David? Happy Sunday. We have 2 days of cold. Yeah. What's cold though, Sylvia? Are you another one who that y'all don't get no real cold? So what's cold? I was out in the snow this morning. Really? Covering stuff. Listen, my stuff is the snow. It's just what's out there. It's not dead. So all I had out there was brassicas, other than my garlic and onion and stuff. But the brassicas are not dead, but the leaves are going to be very wilty once it warms up, and I'll just pull those off. Those plants will continue to grow. More than likely, they're going to bolt though early spring. So I don't know. I might get a little bit more off of them, but no worries. We got that in the plan for next year. Who done started on their garden plan for next year? Because I don't know about y'all, but I have. Yep. I've been planning out what varieties I want to grow of certain plants and all that stuff, where I want to put them. Yep. I can't remember Chicago today. B-Day. I wasn't snowed in. Well, that part. January. My youngest was born in January and I was snowed in at the hospital. Yeah. End of January. January 27th is when she was born. And we got snowed that day. No, we got it on the 26th because I went into the hospital the night of the 26th, had her the morning of the 27th. But we got snowed in nonetheless. And that was 2009. So, disrespectful. It's until the 21st. So we still in fall. This is a disrespect for me. Disrespect. Definitely not trying to be snowed in for the birthday. Listen, and I don't like to really typically do anything on my birthday. I just never been that person who be like, oh, it's my birthday, I gotta cut up. I cut up with y'all more than outside of the YouTube world. Like, I don't be trying to be in these streets. People be wild out there. But that year, I planned on doing something for my birthday. I had my brother and some friends and stuff coming to hang, and we were going to an event and got snowed in. And when I tell you I acted like a whole 2-year-old, I kind of did. I didn't know I could be like that, but I was. I seriously acted like a brat. I was so agitated. It still went out. We dug out and we went. Shut up, David. Talk about my 2 days behind on my chat. Got to feed the family. Okay, I hear you, Sylvia. She is. Oh, let me get out y'all conversation. Why you check in? What? Wait a minute. What you say, Sassy? Why you checking me like that? But for real, that's why. And that's why, Sassy. Girl, bye. But that is cold. But bye. We only got up to 13 today. We did not get that high, G Mama. I'm not even a good hour and a half from her. What the heck? It's dropping to 4. We dropping to 1, G Mama. 1 degree. And it feels like it's gonna be negative double digits. So here we are. 2 commercials. Dang. What? You know what? They get on my nerves with them commercials, y'all. You're under your quilt right now. I know that's right. Listen, you ain't no killer, but don't try me though. Don't try me. Hey Jova, how you doing? Happy Sunday. at the gas station. I'm so done with you. I'm so done with you. All right, y'all. I think I'm getting there. David want to be coming for me. I'm staying out of people's conversations. I see y'all talking to each other, so I'm just scrolling on by because I don't want to be all up in y'all conversations. If I wasn't behind in the chat, I would though, because y'all talking in my chat. I'm gonna be nosy. I'm just saying. You gotta act one again. Let them beat you. That part. And living that part. I was acting like a brat for real. Um. Ooh. See, they came for me. I am caught up. I'm just saying. I'm caught up. And why is it the throat? Is that intentional? The throat. Mm-mm. But it makes me want that part. You should. This is a good time. You at the store right now getting things to can. This is a perfect time. So yes. And guess what? So last week I took one of my jars that I canned up of roast, pot roast, just the beef, and I made a beef and vegetable soup. That's what I had last week, and I ate that for lunch. Pretty much all last week. And days I didn't have it for lunch, I had it for dinner. I finished it up yesterday, and so today I did the Cajun potato soup, is what it's called, but it's got andouille sausage in it, so it's potato and sausage in my mind. And then I added some collard greens into the soup because my kale is frozen outside. I would have put kale in there. But kale, collards, I don't really care. Either one will work. And it was delicious. It was delicious. You hush. It will be the first time I read your mail. If your mail is being shipped through my chat, it's our mail. That's our mail, sir. Not you. That part, sassy. She said, pause on the hitting in the throat. Mm-mm. So, how's everybody's week been outside of cold? I'm just saying, y'all, I don't really have much going on. I've been working on a lot of planning. I've been setting up, not setting up, but planning, writing down is what I'll say, writing down my goals for 2026. So I spent a lot of time yesterday working on that. I'm trying to be very intentional about my goals and making them very realistic and just very detailed in what I want to accomplish in 2026. So I've been working on that. I told you I've been doing some garden planning. So I've been doing that. I haven't finished my garden plan. I just pick it up every now and again and I'll like plan out. I have done as far as planning out some of the vegetables and the varieties of those vegetables I want to grow. So I know what tomatoes I'm growing and I know what peppers I'm growing, both in the sweet and the hot varieties. And I know what brassicas I'm growing. I'm still working on the other things. So yeah, it is our mail. Ooh, just saying. It's 29 tonight in Dallas. Put a minus in front of that for me. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, so I just been working on a lot of that stuff. Y'all probably gonna be mad at me, but I think that I might take the rest of the year off from my lives and start back going live in the new year because I need a break. And I know y'all like, you went live yesterday. I mean, not yesterday, Friday or the Sunday before. I wasn't. But I'm like, I've been working on trying to get some things in, planned out in an order of what I want to do going into the new year. I'll still be dropping content, but I think I'm going to take a break from the live. So this being my last one until the new year, possibly. Outside of, I do plan on doing a members only live. So stay tuned for the post of when that's going to happen. It is going to happen this month. It's probably going to happen this coming week. So I do plan on doing that. Thank you, Sassy. Look, and I thought y'all was going to give me a hard time trying to clean more. Oh, yes. And cut up a lot of cukes. Oh, you still got cucumbers? What? I have no clue what to do with them. You need some idea. Is that what I'm reading? So I'm sure pickles came to mind as something to do with them. I don't know what else to do with them after I went through all that up. You looking for ideas? I don't know. What do y'all do with y'all cukes outside of pickles and eating them fresh? Hey Key, how you doing? Congratulations, Key. I ain't been over there to say nothing yet, but I saw it pop up in my notifications on my phone. Key, Outward Key hit 200 subscribers. Congratulations, sis. Listen, celebrate every milestone because it is not easy building a following on this platform. I'm telling you. Guess we are just gonna have to blow up her phone. Hush. You could call, sis. Listen, it's funny because when I don't go live, I typically always get some messages. I either get them through DM if the person doesn't have my number, or I even get emails asking about it and text if people have my number. I'm like, no, but I see y'all on this day. Was looking at pickles. Yes. Take a break. Look at I appreciate y'all. Thank you, Precious. Sometimes you got to take a break and take care of yourself. Facts. I just want to I want to kind of take the time to get my plans in order. My thoughts and plans in order of what I want to bring to the channel coming in the new year. So yes, I'm all about rest. I appreciate that. Thank you, Key. I give cucumbers to the chickens. You don't eat them, Precious? You don't eat them at all? Oh, blend and juice the cucumbers. That is a good one. Then you can freeze it, and they're good for juicing. Anytime you want to have juice, or put a splash or so of that in your even the juiced cucumber water in your water. Yeah, for a more refreshing water. So yeah, didn't think of that. Did not think of that. Girl, I think you already on there, ain't you, Sassy? I think you just talking, girl. I think you already a member. Thank you, Patricia. Oh, I appreciate y'all. I am going to still drop content, so that's still going to happen as it has been. Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, content will still drop. I still been over here working, y'all. I still been over here. I'm trying to think if I canned anything else. I'm not sure if I've canned anything, but I have a couple other things that I've done. Videos of that I'll be sharing with y'all soon. Actually, I think this week. So yeah. Yeah. So speaking of look, I'm reading somebody else's mail. Speaking of the holidays, because we talked about this at Thanksgiving, like what you traditionally do or whatever. What do y'all traditionally do for Christmas? My daughter actually called me today and was like, you cooking for Christmas? I said, I don't know. Haven't thought about it. She's like, well, you need to think about it. I said, girl, you don't get off my phone. I said, I was coming to your house. She was like, then she just got quiet. Girl, I ate cucumbers when I have it. Oh, yeah, I got you. That makes sense. But yeah, I don't know. I used to do brunch instead of dinner for Christmas because on when I had younger kids, when I would have to go to this house and this house so that they could see both sides of the family and whatnot. And yeah, I don't have to do that no more. So I don't have to leave the house, but my oldest does like to come here. And she also always brings my grandson to see me. So thank you, Chad. She said, don't forget to hit that like button. And don't. And don't. But yes. So I might do that. I might still do the brunch. It was actually a tradition that my mom started because of that, because she knew that her kids had to go to several houses. So we wouldn't have dinner at each house. She did brunch. So we usually hit her first. And it was actually by design. Like she like, y'all come on and come over here first and get out my way. And then I could relax for the rest of the day. So she had a plan to it. It wasn't because she was like, shoot, everybody come to my house. Y'all open up what y'all have here, have brunch, and be on your way. I'll see y'all next year. This is the time to pass the ballot to her. Yes. I try. She don't be listening. She be like, I want your food. This is what I deal with. Then they try to gas me up. It ain't gonna taste like yours, Mom. Don't try to gas me up. Don't try to gas me up. Christmas is on Thursday this year. It is. So I'm not yet. Really? Because it's on Thursday? Is that why, or you just not? Let me know. Is it because it's on Thursday or just because you don't really want to do anything big? But yeah, ours is on a third. I mean, not ours. Christmas is on a Thursday. Our office is typically closed Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. And my boss is actually giving us all the day after Christmas too. So I'll have 3 days and then the weekend. So I'm appreciative of that. I was gonna take it off anyway, by the way. It was already on my calendar. But since he said it's gonna be he closing the office that day, I was like, well, by all means, take a break in next. Yes, reset for the new year. And I ain't gonna lie, I might pop up New Year's Eve because I have gone live a lot of times on New Year's Eve. So maybe because I don't go out for New Year's Eve. I've been to a New Year's Eve party here and there in my, in years, but that ain't. I'd rather be at home. I just rather be at home. So I might pop up on New Year's Eve, but I'm thinking about taking a break outside of that. And like I said, I will be doing a members live. Not big into the holidays anymore since most of the family is no longer here. Yeah, but you got baby girl there. You gotta, make it special for her. I'm not as big into it as I used to be. But I still do. I will still cook, even though I'm giving my daughter a hard time. Am I cooking? Yes, yes. Because you know what? That's what I looked forward to when my mama was here. It was like, we going to mama's house. Because honestly, I be saying they gassing me up, and it might be what they truly feel. Because can't nobody cook like my mama cooks. I can't even cook like my mama cooks. So yeah. So she probably ain't gassing me up. That's probably how she truly feels. Plan a trip a couple years and then we'll figure it out. Yeah. You mean during the holidays? I ain't doing it during the holidays though. Traveling during the holidays ain't fun. Is that what you mean? I don't want to do that. We don't celebrate anymore, so now we have like a day we just okay. That works. I mean, that still is not like a big thing, but it's your thing. See, that's what I mean. What is your thing? I like that, Key. Because we don't, even though my daughter come over here and I'm a cook, we don't do nothing big. I cook, we sit around and hang out and whatnot, and yeah. We don't be doing nothing like really loud like that. It's just being with each other. So I'm with the last 2 weeks of the year. Yes. I barely checking emails. Listen, you better than me. I don't know if I'm that good, but I feel you, Chaz. Mm-mm. Who you calling little feet in my chat? I done missed that whole conversation. Thank you, Sassy. I thought you was already a member. Both of them. I just don't like Holy. Yeah, one day. Yep, I feel you. Because that was my thing. I was like, I'm not coming back on a Friday after being off to. Who does that? That's probably why he closed the office because he knew he was going to get a lot of people. We have a small office anyway. A lot of people not wanting to be there the day after. And I don't think he wanted to. So he was like, I'm shutting the office down. Well, say less, sir. Say less. Because what? I'm here for it. Mm-mm. I'm laughing at David talking about he spoke to her 6 days ago. Uh-oh. I feel like somebody's coming that I miss. I'm going to see, though, because I'll see y'all speaking. Now you be an extra, David. I know it ain't been no 17, but they do be clowning with the commercials during a live. I think that's ridiculous. Go visit someone out of state. Not during the holidays. I did, though. I was gone last week. I went to see TT. Liddy flew here. We drove up to Tia's house and spent time with her. So I did. I'm just saying. I ain't had to get on no plane. No, look, Liddy did that. Feel like I'm watching a young. Hush, David. Mm-mm. You probably do. You know about it. You spoke on it. Daughter-in-law will cook. I mean, love will cook because it's easier for me and baby. Yeah. Yeah. I get that. Look, I'm trying not to read y'all mail. When I see y'all add someone else, I'm trying to keep pushing. Hey, Ro. Happy Sunday, sis. You in the bushes, but listen, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Y'all caught up again. As soon as I catch up, it start rolling again. Every time, but y'all talking to each other. Yeah, oh, go think. No, I'm so done with you, David. I almost said go do what you said you was doing, but do that, sir. Cause what? The wolf toes. He cutting up. We need to know that. Right, Mike. He said gross, David. We did not need to know. We over here sharing information we did not need to know. So, like I said, for my family, what I usually do is brunch. And I continued that tradition from my mom. So last year though, my oldest asked for chili for Christmas, which I made. I actually got sick right before. I got sick Christmas Eve, y'all. I mean, sick. I had got whatever virus was going around. It was a stomach virus. It was bad. It hit me all of a sudden too. Christmas Eve, I was on the phone and I just was like, I don't know, something ain't right. I all of a sudden I don't feel right. I'm like my stomach is very nauseous, and I tried to sip on some ginger ale, and I was drinking water. Nothing was settling it, and yeah, it got bad after that. Let's just say. So yeah, last year I don't know how it got to me. I did. I think I did go somewhere, like to a store or something to pick something up. I can't remember. I do remember, I think I was somewhere where people were. And I was like, somebody done got me sick. But I did still make the chili for my daughter. They just didn't stay and hang out with me. They just picked it up and took it because I was like, I didn't want a chance getting someone else sick. But yeah, so they can choose for me to have something, to make something outside of brunch if they want. Any Christmas movie traditions? I don't. For the family, no. For me, yes. So I like the Polar Express. I don't know why I love that movie so much. It's so cute to me. So every year I do watch that one. And my other one that is really my probably I like I'm trying to think if I like it more. I probably don't. I like it though. The Grinch. The one with Jim Carrey. I have seen it and it is good, but I don't watch the one with Will Ferrell as much. What is that one called? I've seen that one a couple times. It's cute. Um, it depends. So I usually have a variety of stuff. I'll do like the breakfast side of it. So we might have some eggs, some bacon, maybe sausage, some pancakes, and then we'll also have like some probably more like less lunch, probably, but probably almost more like dinnerish type stuff with it. So they'll have chicken or something like that to choose from. But typically, it's going to depend on who I know is coming. So to if I change up what the breakfast stuff will be. So if I do instead of pancakes, I do something else. I always usually have eggs and like two breakfast meats though, and I'll do some fried potatoes as well. I'll usually just do some fried potatoes, so not like hash browns or anything. I'll do the fried potatoes with onions and peppers, and then they'll have like they could do the breakfast stuff, or he'll do like some potatoes and chicken or whatever, or they could do all of it. How about that? They could do all of it. I don't typically do biscuits because neither one of my girls are big on them. They do like cinnamon rolls, so I've done those before. Um, I don't know, like it just depends year to year of what I do. But yeah, you love Jim Carrey. Oh, Elf is the one. Yes, we are sassy. You like the same movies. Yes, Elf is your favorite. I like Elf, but it's cute. It's not my favorite though. What? Unique? What do you watch? What Christmas? What is your favorite Christmas movie? You haven't seen those, but do you have a Christmas movie? You fell in love with the Polar Express? Me too. It's so cute. And you know what's funny? They actually have a train ride that's called the Polar Express. They do it at this time of year. And they do the hot chocolate, they do the dancing and singing down the aisle. I was like, oh, I want to do that so bad. I'm gonna plan for it one year because I want to do that. That is on my bucket list. Your Christmas movies are The Grinch. Oh, Charlie Brown, anything is nostalgic. And I think that's because I grew up on it. So I like the Halloween, the Thanksgiving, the Christmas. Yeah. Charlie Brown, all the Charlie Browns. Yeah, absolutely. I definitely get that. Have I seen? Oh, I like this Christmas, but I don't. It's not one that I have to see. But it was on today. I saw it was on today. Um, and Bad Santa. I never seen Bad Santa. I never seen that. It in your Home Alone. Yeah, That wasn't one that stuck with me. I've seen them. It didn't stick with me though. Um. Oh, you got to see it, Tia. Elf is cute. Yes, you got to see the Polar Express. It's so cute. It's so cute. Those fried potatoes and onions is a staple. Yes. Yes. Oh yeah, I just watched Almost Christmas a couple weeks ago. I sure did. And I had forgot I had seen it long I had seen it and I was like, "Oh, I've never seen this before." And I just started playing. I was like, "I've seen this one. It's cute." I like Almost Christmas cuz they got messy as families can be, but it was cute. You watched it for the first time this year. Really? Elf for the first time this year? I'm iffy. Yeah. I love Will Ferrell. Don't get me wrong. That I do. That was Sassy's mail, but I read it. But I do love Will Ferrell as an actor. I'm a dry comedy girl. So I like a little bit of that dry comedy. But yeah. You know what? It's funny to me. I expected somebody, hey, delightful Roots. How you doing, sis? Happy Sunday. I expected, I'm gonna wait and see if somebody has mentioned it, but I expected to see something. Although as a kid, I watched it every year around this time. As an adult, I don't. Almost Christmas. Look it up. It's a good one. It's a good one. It's a good one. So look that one up. I almost feel like if you like that Christmas, I mean this Christmas, you'll like Almost Christmas. Similar but different. And I'm just gonna say that because I don't want to give anything away. So Is Trading Places considered a Christmas movie? I guess. And it is a good movie. It is a good one. There's a lot of them to me that could be considered it because Die Hard, to me, Die Hard is a Christmas movie. The original Die Hard movie happens at Christmas time. Christmas movie. Just saying. It is hilarious, Unique. You like Home Alone? So I'm surprised. The one I'm surprised, yes, Monique is in Almost Christmas. Yes. That nobody has mentioned is The Wizard of Oz. So growing up, that was one that we always watched, but it's not one that nostalgically stuck with me. Although there's only one part that does nostalgically grow with me. Now that I will watch this part every time, sing all the words, and then I'm over it. And that's when the house lands in Munchkin Land. Favorite part. Outside of that, I'm good. But yes, I love that. Munchkin Land is my favorite part. Hey, Donzel, happy Sunday. I love Will Ferrell and other guys. The other guys, my favorite one with him is probably Talladega Nights. When I tell y'all, I almost had an asthma attack, and I don't have asthma. Watching Talladega Nights, that's what I mean. I like dry humor, but when I tell you, I almost lost it in that movie. My favorite scene is where him and his wife separate. He calls the house, and his best friend answers, and he's now with his wife, and he's asking him how to use the remote control. Like, what is happening? Like, that movie is so dumb, it's funny. It is so stupid. It is hilarious. Imitation of Life. Okay, Delightful Roots. My aunt loved that one. That was her Christmas movie every year. And she would text me every time all the things came on. So, Imitation of Life, Wizard of Oz, Charlie Brown Christmas, anything except for the newer stuff, like what we're mentioning, Polar Express and all that. No. But the older nostalgic stuff, she would always text me like, blah, blah, blah is on this station, But yeah, I wasn't big on that one, but Sheila, that was my aunt's favorite. Oh, see, this Christmas is at that certain part. Yeah. Yeah. Listen. Oh, see, I might have to watch it again. Yeah. Lethal Weapon. Precious. Yes. And I'm a fan. I could watch Lethal Weapon to this day. Yeah. And Die Hard. I still can. If I see it's on, it's not like, even though the graphics and stuff and movies and stuff is so much more now, I can still watch those. I was telling somebody, I don't know if I saw this or somebody sent it to me. Nope. I want to say Tia showed it to me. when we was together. And it was one of those pictures. You've ever seen them when you've been online and it has like one has to go. And this was a table that had actors sitting around it. And it said that one had to get up and give their seat to Tom Cruise. And so we're looking around the table and I was like, well, I see three right off the bat. And so I told her that for me, Sylvester Stallone, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and why can't I think of his name? I want to say he might be, I was gonna say British, but he might be Australian. I don't know what his accent is actually. He was the Transporter, I think was the movie he played in, but he also was in Fast and Furious, and he also did the one with The Rock. It was Hobbs and Shaw. He played Shaw. Him. I said those three. Give up those seats. And I said, and she was like, what? She's like, no way. I was like, I base who I like as actors on how much I could rewatch their movies. It doesn't mean that those people make bad movies. They're not rewatchable to me. Like they're for me. Like I've seen Terminator. Have I seen it more than once? No. You know, I've seen Rocky. Have I seen it more than once? No. If I saw it on today, would I stop and watch? No. But if I see Man on Fire with Denzel, yeah, I'm watching it on repeat. Absolutely every time. And every time I'm violently wanting the things to happen to the people that did. Yes. And I will actually watch a Mission Impossible, but that ain't even what I was thinking about when I thought about Tom Cruise. There's a lot of things that I've rewatched of his that I wouldn't rewatch of those other people. Not that they're not good. I just don't rewatch their stuff. So I'm like, it's based on that. No to the Wizard of Oz. Oh yeah. Easter. I didn't know. Does it? Maybe it does. I don't know. Maybe it does. I know it comes out of this starts playing around this time of year too. I never even thought about it for Easter. I don't have any Easter traditions, y'all. Meet me in St. Louis. I haven't seen that. Haven't heard of that one either. Ricky Bobby, listen, because if you ain't first, you're last. Listen. It's so dumb, it's funny. It's like Dumb and Dumber. Like, it's so stupid. It's funny. Oh, you like my lasagna prep video? Listen, I do that all the time. That's why I've been trying to share those things. I started doing like freezer meal preps. It's probably been 10 years or so. And when I tell y'all, those are time savers. And I do it mostly for those things that has steps to preparing it. So, or like you're going to get messier making it. So meatloaf for me, because you have to, blend everything into your, meatloaf. I will prep those, and I prep those 3 to 4, even 6 sometimes at a time, and freeze them. And I've done videos on that this year, so you can go back and see that. They're not even that old. I prep meatballs because I do not like frozen meatballs from the store. Yuck. So I make my own, and I do pretty much the exact same thing I do for my meatloaf, but I just make meatballs. And that video is also in my playlist that I did earlier this year. And you can go back further than that, because I've done the meatloaf and meatballs multiple times, and I've done videos for it multiple times. I've done baked ziti for freezer prep. Pretty much almost anything you see in the stores. I've done Salisbury steak for freezer prep. I'll cut up the stuff for fajitas as a freezer prep. So I'll cut up chicken or steak into strips, and then I put them in the freezer bag, and then I'll cut up my veggies and put them in a separate small little sandwich bag, but put that inside of the freezer bag with the onions and peppers. and seal it up. And then when you want to make fajitas or cheesesteaks, everything is already cut up. Just have to make it. I just try to take some of the work out of the thing because sometimes we'll make ourselves feel like the work is why we're not going to eat that thing and we're going to stop and get fast food. So I eliminated the excuse to stop and get fast food, and I'll have things that I can make quickly and just be able to pull out and cook. I keep ground beef that's cooked in my freezer. I've done videos on that, and you find that in my playlist this year. I'll cook up a big batch, like anywhere from probably 5 to 8 pounds of ground beef, crumble it up, cook it up, put it in freezer bags, a cup or two to whatever I think I need to freeze for a meal for me and my daughter. And I freeze those. And when I want tacos or pasta or chili or whatever you put ground beef in, it's already cooked. So the one part of it that I would need to do normally is done. All I got to do, and all I do is season it with something light like salt and pepper, so I don't have to worry about it being like seasoned Italian or seasoned Mexican. I used to do that at first, and that was a mistake because I would use up one and then only be left with the other, but I want the other. So I stopped seasoning them to a certain type of cuisine and keep them a little neutral so that I can add those seasonings later when I cook it for the dish. So I do that. And like I told y'all with the canning, I can the beef because when I want beef and noodles, or like I did the beef and vegetable soup, or I just want beef stew or whatever, I've done curry beef, any of those things. It's done. Like the longest part of the meal is pretty much cooked because it cooks during the canning process. And now I'm putting it into a dish and letting it simmer with all those flavors. And now I got that in less time than it would have took if I had to start from cooking the meat. I don't know. It just helps. I don't want to be in the kitchen all day, especially after I worked all day. So thank you. I appreciate that you liked that video. And I'm trying to share that kind of stuff because I feel like it helps someone else. You know, like I've already ate 2 of those lasagnas. Transparent moment, that video was done a while back. It just kept getting pushed back because I was doing, it was gardening time as well. And I wanted to get the garden content out. So I was like, yeah, it's a recipe. I'll just push it back. But I still have 2 and I've cooked 2. So yeah. And me and my daughter get 2 meals a piece out of it. So if you saw, I did the small trays, so they're not big, but I can cut it in 4s, have that with a side, and we can have that twice each. So I'm telling y'all, good one. Oh, I haven't seen the little drummer boy. Yeah. I have seen It's a Wonderful Life. Yes. Look, you give me your age away, Delightful Roots. That's what I feel like. Oh, I love Harry Potter, but that's not Christmas. But when I tell you, that's the whole reason I have HBO to this day, because me and my youngest love Harry Potter. And I didn't find out until this year that my oldest had never seen it. And when I tell you I was disgusted as a parent, I failed her. I was like, what do you mean you haven't seen it? What happened was something went around. Somehow I got this thing to where you could take a survey to find out what house you belong to. And I was like, oh, I got to see what house I belong to. Because, of course, everybody thinks they're a Gryffindor, right? Everybody thinks they are. I'm not. I'm a Ravenclaw, right? Yeah, I'm a Raven. No. Yes, Ravenclaw. Me and my youngest. And I think my oldest was is it Hufflepuff? Whatever it is. Nobody was Slytherin, but, because, there's a negative incantation to be a Slytherin, even though Slytherin wasn't necessarily what made them bad. But anyway, I love Harry Potter. Now, that's another thing I could watch on repeat, crazy enough. I have things like that I really like. Marvel, let me see a Marvel movie on. Yeah, I'm a big kid too, yeah. But I love Harry Potter. Never read the books, but definitely watched the movies repetitively. And that was the whole reason I got HBO, because that was the only station that had it at the time. And that was some years back. Now you see it pop up on other streaming platforms, but I shouldn't say station. It was streaming at the time, but now you see it on other streaming platforms. So yeah, I love Harry Potter. Yes, ma'am. Actually, I just watched it last month. I haven't seen Land of the Lost. Jason Statham. There you go. Thank you. That's who I was talking about. Jason Statham. He can go. And I do watch Fast and Furious a lot. Crazy enough. As outlandish as it is. But it ain't because of him. Something from Tiffany's. I haven't seen that either. Oh, Working Man and Beekeeper. Beekeeper, I don't know why that sounds familiar. I have not seen Working Man. Yes. Unique, you like Harry Potter as well? I love Rocky. I do. I love Rocky, but I won't watch it again. You couldn't sit me in front of a TV and no. It's okay. Listen, Men on Fire. When I tell you that I've watched that movie more times than I would like to admit, and I'm just as violent about what he does to those people every time. Because why they over there taking kids? I'm very sensitive about movies with where kids or anything that can be harmful is done to kids. Yeah, the thoughts that go to my head of what can happen to you. And this, I'm like, this is a movie. That doesn't matter. I do not eat the movies and TV shows where kids are involved. I might I tap out. I don't like it. I definitely just don't like it, and I will not like an actor afterwards. I don't know. I'm that person. I can't take it. And elderly, don't do them either. Nope. Mm-mm. Just leave the children and the elderly alone because I ain't got the capacity at all. You. Sunshine. Fix it. You had the nerve to add the fact that you also have not seen Lord of the Rings? I'm okay. I'm going to fix it. Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings before this year ends. Fix it. And you can find both of them on HBO. Don't ask me how I know. Stay out of my business. Just fix it. What you talking about? Not only have I seen Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, I've seen The Hobbit. I've seen the spinoff from Harry Potter, which is what's the spinoff from Harry Potter with it's Harry Potter people are not in it. It's supposed to be the wizards and stuff, I think, prior to Harry Potter. It's like 3 movies to it. I just watched it when I was with Tia. We watched it last weekend. Because she also is. Y'all are terrible. Just terrible. How dare you? You're proud to be a Gen X. Me too. Me too. Oh, thank you, Patricia. You probably already are like me. You probably already are. Slytherin all day? Really unique? Yeah, I didn't make the Slytherin house or the Gryffindor. But I was okay with that. Because Ravenclaw is what was that little weird girl's name? I think she was part of Ravenclaw. But yeah. So you record all your videos on a separate phone? Mm-hmm. No, ma'am. On the one that I speak on. I do. I'm trying to. I'm working on getting away from that, but it does very good quality. I have a camera, but I don't like it because the first time I used it to do content, I lost the content. So I was looking at it through the thing and I pushed something and I couldn't get it back and I was trying to transfer it to my computer so I could edit it and now I just don't trust it because I'm not, I guess I'm just not savvy enough to handle things like that. So yeah. You do, Denzel. See, Denzel, I knew we was friends. Watched Harry Potter and loved them. Well, he said like, but I'm gonna put love in there. But no, I use my cell phone that I speak on. So it's been if in some of my videos you'll see like I'll be like, oh, somebody always calls me when I'm recording because I have to I'll pop I have to it interrupts the recording. So I have to um um ignore the call. So yeah. Lord of the Rings with Will Ferrell is hilarious. Oh, Land of the Lost. Yes, with Will Ferrell. I have to check that out. I have to check it out. Delightful. Well, now I'm gonna excuse you, sis, because I can see that. I can see that because that might not be your genre of like movie. Like I like fantasy stuff, even with my reading. I like fantasy. I like fiction. I like a lot of stuff, but I like I weirdly like the werewolves and the vampires and the wizards and so I yeah, I dabble into a lot of books with that type of storyline. So yeah. And I like books, so I like books too, yeah. I've been doing a lot. I most of my books here lately for the last probably ooh probably about 20 years have been audio books. I have Audible, and someone got me. That's how I know how long it's been. Someone in my office got me hip to Audible, and because of what I do, I don't have time all the time to sit down with a book. And before I came to this company that I'm at, I've been here 23 years. Before that, I worked in a office where I had time sometimes to read in between what I was doing. And so I read a lot of books. But then when I got there, I didn't have that kind of time. So I started listening to books because someone got me hip to that. And sometimes I just need background noise. But yeah, I'm looking at possibly getting back to reading books as a something to do to kind of just relax. Because that's what I like about it. Hey, growing out the box. How you doing, fam? Happy Sunday. I hope y'all following Growing Out the Box too. Great content over there. Killing it with all the things that he's growing over there. But definitely will get you very knowledgeable about the blueberries and the varieties of blueberries, but really about everything, your soil, the plants, the different plants that he grows. He is what I call a plant nerd. And that's not a shot. Because even with the firearms, I have people that I call firearms nerds. I look at 2A and LA like that. Like, sir, I put ammo in and I bub out. I don't know all the components and all the parts and all that ain't no. But these people, that's their thing. So you're gonna understand and know about that plant going over there. You're gonna know all the information, the bugs that attract to it, if no bugs really attract to it, how to feed it, all the things. And he gave me a great tip. He actually gave it to all of us if you watch his content. But this year actually, I used, and I think I might have mentioned it when I did it. I used those foam cups for some of my starts because he showed how he did it. So you got to go over there and see that. But your starts will do ridiculously well that way. I was like, because I had used those red cups, and they didn't work for me. Them red plastic cups, they didn't work as well for me. But when I switched to that, to his method, yeah, that was a go. That was a go. Just like my daughter, if she hates you, yes, in the role you play, she'll never like you again. Facts, facts, because they did that. They did that thing. So yeah, they shouldn't have done it. It's just hard to see them as just being actors because they act so well. Hey LGG, how you doing, sis? Happy Sunday. So Diva, we gonna fix it. We gonna y'all quit admitting in my chat that y'all haven't seen these things and go see them and like them because I like them. No, it's probably just not your genre. I like stuff like that. And I have watched both Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter multiple times. I wasn't a fan of The Hobbit. Yeah, I didn't need the backstory. I just didn't need it. But that's just me. Lord of the Rings is a delightful route. We're going to talk about this later. We're not going to have this on this later. Not the worst. Won't be watching any. I'm gonna get you, Sunshine. You ain't gotta whisper it in my chat because now I hear you. I'm in the back of the room and I heard you. That part. She was not doing very well at this whispering thing. Like what? Hey YC, how you doing? Happy Sunday. I never watched Harry Potter. Lord of the Rings. Who are you people? I thought we knew. I thought I knew you. No, I'm just teasing. I am just teasing. Hey Rob, how you doing? Happy Sunday. I don't understand why you all haven't watched it and everybody in the chat is not talking about how great it is. It's the best, right? I like those type of movies too, as long as it's not overkill. Facts. Facts. Oh, I don't know if you guys saw the short. If you don't follow TT, you wouldn't have. So TT made me watch Cujo. I had never seen the movie Cujo. It's a very old movie, y'all. And when I tell y'all that movie worked my everlasting nerve, like things have to make sense. I cannot stand when you make a thing happen in a movie or a TV show just to make the storyline move along, but it don't make good sense. Like, what? Like, I get so annoyed. So yeah, that movie, and she actually posted it, and I did not say I said a bad word, y'all. I was like, wait a minute. I mean, I was all in my feelings about it. I said that with all the way from my chest. Cause what? And I had a dog growing up named Cujo, but never watched the movie. You like fantasy? Just again, yeah, The Hobbit and the Lord of the Rings. Being forced to watch The Hobbit in school. Ooh, yeah. I wasn't a fan of The Hobbit, that series. You listen to audiobooks? Yeah. When you clean it, yes. When y'all see Tia in her shorts and she got her hair earbuds in and she's showing her turning over her Airbnb, she's listening to books. Yeah. Ooh, making tacos. I love tacos. Mexican is probably my favorite. He is the Blueberry King. Say that. But he's just, to me, like I said, he is an all-out plant nerd. Like and I say that because he knows the things. Like he researches those plants that he's growing, and he could tell you all about it. So I hope y'all follow him. Growing Out the Box, I don't know if you already did it because I'm moving through the chat, trying to move through the chat to catch up. But if you put GVG in the chat, like Gina versus Gina, GVG, it'll drop your channel link. That way, if it's somebody in here who's not already following you, they can head over there and check you out. And this garden is, y'all, I fan out about a couple gardens on this channel. Growing out the box, he's definitely probably a little OCD. And I say that with love, fam, because that's how I want my garden to look. And when my garden is not, y'all know I be out there it just drives me nuts because I like order. So I love the layout of his garden. Veggie Farming, she's another person that I just fan out about her setup for her garden. So right now, the setup I have for my garden, I'm loving because it's so open and I don't feel like I'm going to have the issue that I've had in past where I feel like everything is just kind of closing in on me. I don't like it. So yes, I love it. And actually, anybody in here can put GVG in the chat and it will drop your link. So I was just telling growing out the box, but everybody can do that. It works for everybody. Game of Thrones was not my thing, but I'm gonna tell you why. I read the book. So I never watched the show. And I never watched Dexter either. Yeah. But I did not get into the Game of Thrones thing. Yeah. Not at all. See, that's how it is with me, LGG. I watch a lot of these things with my kids. Now they're just the excuse because I watch them without them as well. But my oldest, we are big Marvel and Disney people. My youngest is Disney, but she ain't really about that Marvel life. But my oldest, we have literally gone to the theater to see the Marvel stuff because what? So we are big Marvel fans. The Avengers and all the spinoffs thereof. So for all the characters, Iron Man, all that stuff. But yeah, and I know all the Disney songs. A lot of times when I travel with my kids, even my 29-year-old, you better believe Disney is being played and we are singing all the songs. You better believe it. That is me. I am her. But I was that mom who I didn't want my kids. I wanted to know what my kids were watching. So I watched anything that they were watching, I've watched. Whether I liked it or not is different. But with the Disney stuff, that was our thing. That was my jam. So I could do the Disney. I like things where they're singing. I like the singing stuff. So I'm her. Let's see. That dog was a beast. Man, listen. And I was like, I didn't expect, see, because I never seen it. My dog named Cujo he was a mutt, but he was mostly black lab. So I just assumed Cujo was like a lab or something. And to see it wasn't, I was like, they didn't choose a very vicious looking dog. They gave a dog a bad rep, but for the dogs that typically have a bad rep, he's not one. But hey. I was like, and it was so dramatic, foaming at the mouth and all the things. It was just a lot. It was a lot. I couldn't take it. My nerves don't be good enough for that. People be moving too slow, being indecisive. Your whole kid in the car with you, you're moving too slow, ma'am. I'm taking down the dog to save my baby. My baby in the car died from heat. Absolutely not. Not on my watch. And y'all had a place that fixes cars. Jump in one of those. I could not. I was having a whole moment, y'all. And she looking at the bat over there, and I'm like, I will wrestle that dog down. I have wrestled down a pit in real life. Now, mind you, it was a pit I knew, but still, he was attacking something. He was attacking my dog, which was a black lab, and I wrestled him off of her. And pits are strong. So I will wrestle a dog down. I have the DVD of, there you go, Lord of the Rings. There you go. Mm-hmm. Me too. Could have skipped watching The Hobbit. I was not a fan. The Lord of the Rings, especially that second one, I could watch that one over and over again. The Twin Towers. The Two Towers. I always say twin. It's the Two Towers. But yeah, Cujo was horrible. Yes, honey. Yeah, they gave that dog a bad rep. The 80s horror movies were the best. I don't like scary stuff like that. I do like suspense. Cujo didn't scare me. It was annoying. Like the build ups was annoying. So he behind me like, oh, I think I've read somebody else's man. Cujo had me yelling at the TV screen. Go watch TT's short, TT's Urban Pantry. Not only was I yelling, I was saying words that were not very ladylike. I'm just saying. Man, listen, sunshine. Isn't it just and he yeah, I love his garden. And not to say there's not other people's garden that I like, but those two come to mind like immediately. Like they feed to my OCD. I love growing out the box. I got those concrete. Yes, yes. Listen, he'll get you right. I'm telling you. Listen, while lesson planning, all right, sis. Um, that part, delightful roots. I usually just leave a comment. He'll tell you because he know I'm in Ohio. So something it was something that I left a comment on a particular variety. He said it ain't gonna do very well where you at, sis. He was like, maybe you want to look at. He told me he gave me some other suggestions. So he'll get you right. Like, tell him where you at, and he'll get you right. And he has an online store as well. The book for Game of Thrones is that yeah different than the show. That's why I never even get. I'm that person that I told you I go through a lot of books. I really do. So like there's a lot of movies that I read the books prior to them coming out. Divergent. Um, uh, shoot, what was the name of that? With the Hunger Games. And I didn't even go to my daughter was into all of those and she went to the movies to see them. I just wouldn't tell her what was going to happen because I wanted to see how close the movies kept to the books as well. But yeah, like I sometimes I just don't want to see the movie because I know they're not going to keep to the book and I'm gonna get annoyed. I was like that with um oh, what is the name of it? It was one of the Marvel the one with Wolverine in now. They didn't keep to the story. I used to watch that as a kid. And in my early 20s, I still watched it. Why is it not coming to my mind what it's called? But anyway, I remember when they came out with the very first one, and I was like, first of all, where's Beast? He was one of the originals. Like, where's he at? Then they bring Beast in later, and then they make Beast be part of First Class. How is Beast in First Class, but not in the first movie? First Class came out after this. See, I get into a whole tangent, y'all. So they be messing it up, and then I get a little attitude about it, just a little OCD-ish. I love it though. I love it because it feeds to my soul. My dad a Marvel's fan. I'm a Disney fan. I like them both. I like them both. It ain't many of them that I haven't seen. I am not a Trekkie. However, Miss Mama Shirley, TT, big Trekkie. Big Trekkie. Unless you have action figures, you have not. You're not a Marvel fan. I don't have action figures. I don't have paraphernalia. I am not a fanatic. Let's get that straight. I'm not a fanatic of anything. I promise you that. But I am a fan. But I am not a fanatic. I'm not a fanatic of stars. I don't. I could be standing in the middle of some of the biggest stars on TV, and they just people to me. They are just people to me. But I'm a fan. I like your work, Denzel. I love what you do. I love you and Man on Fire, and other things as well. You have 5 credits. I probably have 4 right now, but they always message me because they be racking up. So, and I'm listening now. Sometimes I just get stuff um, to use up the credits, and sometimes they have a book out for an author that I like. So yeah, you're a comedy movie. Oh, I like scary movie. I told you I like dumb humor too. Yeah. So I like scary movie. It's dumb funny. That little hand, stop playing with me. Even when people use it now and on YouTube and I mean not YouTube, Instagram and stuff in their little videos, oh it cracks the little hands crack me up. I watched this show when he met Mr. Stan. Ooh, what I'm missing? What I missing? I missed somebody's conversation. I'm just like you. I read the yes. That's me. I'm gonna read the books. I did not read 50 Shades of Grey though. I want to see how close they keep it. Yep. Yep. So when my daughter went and seen like say the Hunger Games, when she would go see one, I'll ask her what happened. And then I'll relate it to what the book said. And I hated that they didn't finish the Divergent series with the movies because they should have had the part 2 to finish it off. Because spoiler alert, if y'all want it, I could tell y'all what happened. Because yeah, they not coming out with the ending. I think it's just a wash, which is so crazy because I at one point I heard they were going to make it a TV show, the last part, and I was like, that don't make sense. Just make it a movie and get it over with. But yeah, if y'all want to know the spoiler, I can definitely tell you. Hey, Liddy B. I just seen the movie A Journal for Jordan. Oh, I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that yet. But yeah. Went broke and growing out the box and Honey Girl went to the orchard. Yes. Yes. I can't recall the name of it. I saw that. Yes, Madison. I saw that. I was so jealous. So jealous. And what's the name was there? Grown What I Eat. He was there too. I was jealous. They did finish the Divergent. I could have sworn. No, they did do 3, but they only did part 1 of the last one. So at the end of the last one, they made it back to Chicago. But that's not how it ends in the book. Just saying. But I could spoil it. Stan the Citrus Man, yes. But I could spoil it. And at this point, I mean, that movie it's old at this point. But they did not end it with her she dies in the book. She sacrificed herself for the people. Yeah, they didn't show that in the movie. They ended the movie with them because remember she was believing everything they were telling her. And the area that was it's like it's Divergent is one of those movies where it's like the people who it's like Maze Runner. So but different because Maze Runner everybody had some kind of virus that turned them into like zombie-ish. But anyway, it had people who thought who were the betters, I guess, the people who had money, who were over here allowing the people who didn't put them into these sub factors. It was 5 of them. They call them fractions, and tried to see if this whole thought of how they were going to run the new world would work. And in doing that, they had to find these people who were divergent. and the Divergent would be the cure to like fixing the world or something like that. It was, even though she actually ended up being, but no, yeah, they didn't show that in the movies. So sorry, spoiler. She actually sacrificed herself for the greater good because she took down the one guy that was part of the people who were trying to do the experiment. I can't remember his name. It's been too long. Yes, girl. Download that book again. And y'all, for those who are readers or you like to listen to a book, if you have a library card, the library has Audible books as well. You can get on the app. You can get Audible books for the free. You ain't got to actually sign up for some, but because I'm Prime, I have the Audible, yada yada. But I like my Audible. I'm a creature of habit, so I kind of stick to what I have. But yeah, you want to save some money, you just use your regular old library. Hey, High Above, how you doing? Happy Sunday. So yeah, yeah. Anyway, I was trying to make sure I caught up on the chat, and I did. But yeah, I don't have, like I said, all I got going on with me is planning. I literally have like 4 planners spread out in my room. I've been doing just some dabbling on some gardening planning, just getting my thoughts together as to things that I want to grow. But I'm still working on that. That's like a work in progress because I tend to do that now almost up until it's time for me to plant out. I'm also doing some goals, setting some goals for 2026. I do this every year. I don't call it, I don't do resolutions so much, but I do set goals for myself for the year. So I am working on that. I feel like this year was a pretty good year for me. I wanted to attend some events and stuff. I did. I got out my shell a lot, y'all, because I did a couple events solo. Now, did I know people when I got there? I knew a couple people at both. I knew at least one person I knew not very well, but I knew who she was. I knew she was going to be at one of the events. I actually went to kind of support her because she was going to be speaking on a panel. And the other event, I knew it was going to be 2 people there that I knew. But when I left said both events, I knew multiple people. And I actually had gained a lot of affiliates. So I did some networking. It was, great. So I got out of my shell a lot and just kind of got out there. And I want to do more of that this year. So we'll see how that goes. Especially if it's places that I can get to within a few hours of where I am. So, because when you start flying and stuff, that stuff that racks up the cost of going to do some things. So yeah, I definitely want to do more of that. I want to definitely continue to be purposeful with how I do my garden, from the dropping of the seed to the preserving of the harvest. I think that the fact that I had that mindset this year, I kid y'all not, this has been my very best year preserving. My very best year preserving. Because I was so purposeful in doing so. So as I planned what I was growing, I went ahead and planned how I was going to preserve it. So if I knew I was growing tomatoes, and I'll preserve any of them. So it doesn't, I do grow San Marzanos typically for my sauce. But if I have other tomatoes, I don't care if they're yellow or whatever, they get thrown right on in that sauce too if I have extras. Because most times with the slicers, I'm not going to be able to eat them as quick as they grow. So they end up in the freezer, and I will cook them down with my other tomatoes. It don't change it up at all, y'all. Okay? It's going to be okay. So I start planning, what I want to do with it. I plan what I want to, if I want to do sauce, salsa. This year I made sure I did some diced tomatoes and all those things, because those were things that I was upset I didn't do in prior years, because all I did in prior years was pasta sauce and salsa. I had no plain tomato sauce. I had no diced tomatoes, or, if you're somebody who does whole tomatoes or whatever, I didn't do any of that. And I regretted it. And I said, we're going to do better. And that's why this year we were with purpose, because we were going to do better. And I did. I canned up to all kinds of ways of tomatoes. I canned greens. I canned green beans. I canned meat. I canned potatoes. I did my veggie broth. I have jellies and jams. I have peppers. I did candied and I did regular. I canned up the things. I preserved. And I'm so excited. I'm still enjoying greens, y'all. I am still enjoying them. I took some to Indiana when I was with Tia and Liddy, and I just took some turkey, some smoked turkey, or I don't remember if I took turkey or ham, because Tia asked me that and I told her ham. And then after I talked to her, I was like, maybe that was smoked turkey. Not either way. I used both. But I took some, put it in there, seasoned them up, and we had greens, fried chicken, and what did we have with that, y'all? There's a picture out there of everything we had. Oh, red beans and rice. So I just was, and I canned that. I canned the red beans with smoked turkey. Yes. So I canned beans as well. So this year is going to be this. Well, 2026 is going to be the same. As I plan what I'm growing, I'm planning how I want to preserve it as I harvest it. Now, is everything that I grow preserve? No. I eat peppers fresh. I eat tomatoes fresh, cucumbers, all the things. But if you grow, we grow so much that you can't eat all of it fresh. So that you don't lose out on those things, you have other ways to preserve them so that you can enjoy them later. Zucchinis, shred that zucchini up, put it in the freezer. You can have zucchini bread later if you just end up with an abundance of zucchini. Just saying. Didn't think of doing that. Actually had somebody working on my house, a contractor who was changing out my door from my garage to the house. And he saw a zucchini sitting on my counter. It was a big one, that one that got away from me, and it was really big. And he was like, oh, I take those and shred them up and throw them in the freezer for zucchini bread whenever I want to make it. I said, well, say less, sir. Thank you. So, just, looking at how people preserving up the stuff. And that's why I shared so much about how I preserve things. I did some things that I had never done before. Greens I had never canned before. Potatoes, that was my first time doing sweet potatoes. So I wanted to share those things so that if somebody else is growing those things, you can have some ideas of ways that you can preserve them to enjoy them later. And I'm going to do the same thing 2026, because every time I go down there and I see what I have that I could pull from my own shelf that I grew in my own backyard, it's a good feeling. It's a good feeling because that food is good. So yeah. Has anyone grown columnar trees? I don't know what that is. I don't even know what that is. So that's a no for me. That's a no for me. And I might, and I always consider something new to put in the garden. Every year. I love audible listening. Yes. So I don't know what that's going to be this year. Every year I get some interesting seeds from multiple people, like, unique seeds. I have coffee seeds. I don't know if I'm going to grow that this year. It may get in the garden one year, but I don't know if that's going to be this year. But I also had, there is a fruit, and I keep seeing people with this particular fruit. I don't know where the seeds are though. They're probably in my case. Um, I just saw somebody recently eating this particular fruit, and oh, it was Fifi because it's a tropical fruit. Dang it. Chamoa or something like that. Y'all tell me because I know somebody know what I'm talking about. I have seeds for that though. I want to say Fifi is who I saw eating it because she just came back from Grenada, and when she was there, she has a garden there. They have a home there and a garden, but she lives also in the States and has her garden here. So yeah, it's a space saving apple and pear trees. Interesting. Interesting. I am curious to see how my apple trees do this year. They were loaded 2025, and the squirrel was very disrespectful and took every single apple that I had. And I mean all of them. I got no apples. So this year, there she is. So I was in them bushes. Ma'am, tell me, I asked ChatGPT what that one was, and it was basically more about the shape of the tree. Oh, you talk about what Delightful was talking about. Sam, what was that seed that you sent me for that from that fruit? Is it chamoya? There it is. There it is. That. Yeah, she was in them bushes. But yeah, so I'm thinking about dropping that. Now that ain't gonna come up and give me fruit this year. But I'm thinking about dropping that and see what it does. So yeah. Well, I mean, we'll grow together. Hey, Miss Cheryl, happy Sunday. You better learn how to to can squirrel. Who? That's Mike. Have you made zucchini bread? Absolutely. It's delicious. I like zucchini bread. Yes, I have made it. Now, have I done a video making it? No, but guess what? I'll put that on my to do. Now, it won't happen this year, but I'll put that on my to do because my squash did not do well for 2025. You've been in them bushes. But yes, I definitely have made zucchini bread. I've done I've done a lot of breads. I've done banana bread. I've done blueberry bread, lemon blueberry bread. Yeah, yeah. As a matter of fact, because I don't have my thing going, I just remembered I think I might have something on my porch because I did a grocery order. And they was supposed to get delivered during this live. What time is it? Oh, it's still within the time that they're supposed to come. I don't see it yet. Yeah, I did not feel like leaving my house. It's cold. So I said, you know what? I will pay and tip very well if we got to go get my groceries. And it was only a few things I needed. You have me seeds for melons. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Melons and squash apples. I sent you some. Nice. I had just started. See, you probably got which squash was it the honey nut or was it kombucha? I sent out a bunch of both of those because the squash has so many seeds in it, and I have to harvest the seeds, y'all. I have to. I have to. Judge, I have to. I can't not. It is not far for your area. Oh yeah. It would go into my I did know that. It would go into my greenhouse with all the other things that aren't for my area that are in there right now. Um Callaloo, I think Beefy grows it and Lashes Journey, if you follow her. Um of course, Planter TV, Humble Servants, I believe do. Most you probably gonna find it mostly. I mean, of course, we'll try it because we want to try it and see what these things are. But typically, you're gonna see it very regularly within the content creators that are from the islands. So because they grew up on those things, so that's the things that they like to grow. Um, oh, there's an 8B that I don't know, Tamiko. I was about to say there's a lot of people who have grown sugar cane. What is CC? CC might be 9 because she did sugar cane, but I think CC might be 9. Lemon blueberry bread sounds good. It is, and is, and is. I love blueberries, y'all. I hope my blueberries put out a lot this year. I got so mad because I went to get some blueberries out my freezer because I thought I still had some because I like to put blueberries in my yogurt, and my blueberries are gone. Now, mind you, they were from 2 years ago. That's not the point. I had so many, I froze them. I still have some cherries in the freezer from when my cherry tree showed out, but my blueberries are gone. Sunshine, but you ain't in zone 8B. Ain't you in like 10? 9 or 10? Um, was on about Sunshine. She's got to be in 9 or she's in 9. I was about to say she got to be in 9 or 10. Roasted squash seeds are worth snacking on. Never had them. I will try that. I just harvest them to give away to the community so that they can grow them. This year, the squash that I really want to grow is that candy roaster because I've heard so much about it. A squash that typically is in my garden every year is delicata because I really like it. So I love delicata. And I like zucchini. So zucchini is one that I'll typically grow as well. I like just the simple black beauty. And this year I finally got the golden zucchini to grow for me, but I only got like 2. Like I'm gonna say 1.5 because the second one was not very big. So yeah. But yeah. Um yeah, that's true. She said think of where they had sugar plantations. Um Arctic Frost Satsuma. Nice. My Satsuma and my kumquats, they handle the cold temp, like when it drops here. Now, mind you, they are in my greenhouse, but they don't get affected by the temperature dropping really low. My greenhouse got down to the 20s today. When I got up this morning, it was in the 20s because last night we dropped into the negatives. But they will go unscathed. The lemon, now my Meyer lemon, it lost all its leaves when the temperature dropped like that. That Satsuma and that kumquat. Now I have the Fuchsia kumquat and the I forget what the Satsuma is. What variety? God dang it. I can't, it ain't coming to me. But they did oh, they grow sugar cane. Now they probably are an 8. Black's Tropical, yeah, they're in zone 8 easily. They're in y'all know what part of Georgia they in, where they had the meetup. Why is it not coming? Y'all, my brain is shutting down. That means it's time for me to end because my brain is not working. Hey GT, how you doing? Happy Sunday. Savannah, yes, they are in Savannah, and they are not in zone 9. I don't think so. I think it's 8. I think it's 8. Candy Roaster is a Hubbard. So be prepared to battle the squash. Oh, the battle. Yes. That's every year, fam. Every year. That is my nemesis. That's the actually y'all know I don't like the hornworm, but my nemesis is that vine 4. So not this year, but 24. Just by chance, it wasn't even a purposeful thing. I had some of my delicatas that got a late start to going, and all of them went unscathed. I got so many delicata squash. The honey nut, it must not like that one because it did not attack the honey nut squash, and that's the one I won't grow again because it was too prolific. It was like the Little Shop of Horror plant. It was everywhere, but you would get a lot of them, and it's good squash. But this 2025, nah, she came to play. She took out everything, left nothing behind. I don't. I know I think Broke says it all the time. The only way to defeat it is just keep dropping more of it, because some of your plants gonna get destroyed by the squash bug. It's just gonna happen. Do you have to worry about squash vine board? Oh yeah, GT. I do. So in Ohio, zone 6B, yeah. She's probably you know what, I given her a bad name but she is bad. Because that white moth, that's another one. That's another one who just demolishes my stuff. So does it store well though? Honey nut, yeah. But you could still preserve it up in other ways. So you can chop it up, you could freeze it for roasting later. And I don't know about canning it, but you probably can. Now that I don't know. But you probably can. But it stores pretty long though. The honey nut squash, for me, I was into the next season and I still had squash that had not gone bad. So let's say May, June of the following year, they stored up pretty good. Now delicata, I think they store up good, but I don't know if they store up as long. To me, the honey nut was hardier. But yeah. So anyway, y'all, I done took y'all well over 2 hours, and I'm in probably like less than 20 minutes. T-Nog is gonna be going live. I haven't even been over there to see a thumbnail, so I don't even know what the topic is, but she will be live in like 18 minutes for the Sunday Night Live. But you know, it's always gonna be a garden topic over there. And like I told y'all, I probably won't see you again outside of the members until the new year. But all I'm doing, and I'm still around, I'll still probably pop in and check out content. I've been trying to stay, check in and do that kind of stuff. And but as far as me doing live, so my content will still drop, but I probably won't go live and just take off into the new year and come back. But I might pop up New Year's Eve. So don't be surprised. Y'all be like, how you said you was. Don't listen to me. I might pop up New Year's Eve. But y'all have a great week. Those of y'all who are cold like me, please stay warm. Be safe out there, seriously, though, because it's cold. I was out there for probably 5 minutes, and I'm not kidding you. My hand was so cold. Like it was almost to, like if I would have been out there too much longer, I would have been tingling like frostbite. So be safe. High above, it's just because I'm getting stuff together, like planning and setting some goals and stuff for things that I want to do going forward. I'm just taking a little bit of break for the holiday. Nothing crazy. It's nothing wrong or anything like that. But I'm like, I just feel like I need a break. I've been going consistent this year, y'all. I went from dropping one video a week and going live one day a week to dropping 3 videos a week and going live, I'll say 1.5, because I go every other Friday and every Sunday for 2025. Your girl stepped her game up, and I'm just a little bit tired. I'm just a little bit tired, but I'm trying to plan out what I want to do with the channel for 2026. Come out strong and get that going. Y'all know January will be Seedmas. That's Broke's thing that he puts together, but y'all know y'all gonna see a girl over there because he always hits me up like, hey, you want to be a part of Seedmas? So be looking out for that, because at Seedmas, we do a lot of good giveaways of seeds. This year, yeah, I'm already in 26. This year, we kept it pretty random, but y'all got some good seeds, trust me. Every person who participated gave away a lot of seeds, and we just kind of do that in the community anyway. So be looking out for that. Seedmas is going to be great. That happens in January. So I'm gonna see y'all though. I'm gonna be around. Don't y'all worry. And I still communicate. So if y'all email me or DM me or whatever, your girl's here. I just think I need a break from getting up and doing my lives for a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a couple weeks. Can I get 2 weeks off, boss? Boss, can I put in for 2 weeks vacation? All right, y'all. I love y'all. I will see y'all. Everybody have a very, very, very good holiday. No matter what it is you're doing, if it's really chill or if it's big and full of family and friends, enjoy the people around you. And I will see y'all soon. Peace.